Hey, 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 it is your resident wealth rebel here, Emma Wright. And if you're listening, this is a really special impromptu birthday special YouTube video, Instagram reel that I'm bringing to you today. So it's my birthday. I'll cry if I want to. And what I want to talk to you about today is something that came into me this morning as I laid in bed. I had baby Rose next to me. Harry was asleep. And I was like, watching something on Instagram actually, as I was about to get up, that really triggered me into thinking about what it means to have a birthday and what it means to be fully in love, like fully in love with yourself and living a life that's really authentic to you. And that's why I wanted to title this for my birthday episode today, to say, I don't want you to like me. Now that might come as a bit of a shock. You know, who doesn't want to be liked? Trying to be liked is what's keeping you stuck. My name's Emma Wright, okay? My name means a lot to me. Words are just spells, right? When you look at kind of spells and numbers and energy, words are just spellings. When you look at the word, you get the deeper meaning of what it's trying to tell you, okay? Wealth is the word wealth comes from the old English word wella, mean well-being. Well-being is your inner well and your beingness, right? Let's look at what these words actually mean. One of the things that I've realized that I am is that I'm an empath, right? And my name is Emma. And the whole thing of the word empath, we believe that an empath is someone that really gets taken advantage of because you take on everyone else's emotions. And yes, that can be true. But one of the things that the reason that is a part of what you embody, my name Emma again, like, you know, one of the reasons I've come to do this work is to help you to embody the true wealth frequency that's going to really shift you on this journey of life. Okay. An empath, I believe, is being on the right path. The letter M, if you just dive deeper into the M essence, the number M is the number 13. The letter M is the number 13. Everyone that looks into the numerology and the magistry of numbers knows that the number 13 has been demonized, right? We're told to fear it. One of the biggest things that society wants to do is to keep us stuck in fear. When we fear, we're in a place of lack. And if you don't like me, I'm in fear. If I'm seeking your external validation because I really want you to like me, that's because I fear that I'm not good enough. It goes really deep to my corest wounds. And fundamentally, what we're told about empaths is, oh, empaths attract narcissists. Empaths absorb everyone's energy. And then it puts the empath into a state of fear. And the fact is that empaths do seek that external validation because deep down, we carry these really deep wounds of not feeling good enough. Often a lot of empaths are born into childhood trauma, right? Really deep rooted childhood trauma. I'm working on mine right now. I'm undergoing a deep amount of therapy with the beautiful Sam Hardwick, who is my healer, and Kat Summers, who is one of my other soul healers, right? I'm doing a huge amount of work on me to finally shift into the power of what being an empath actually means. It's channeling the power of the M. The number 13 actually is the gateway to the universe, right? It is the feminine energy. It is the divine feminine energy. It's the goddess frequency. People talk about the 13th portal into the universe, and fundamentally it's the rose gateway, right? The energy of the rose. My daughter is called Rose. I called her Rose when she was born. It was not even on my list, right? And it's all of these things that I've been weaving into my life to show me what it means to be represented by the number 13. Today is the 13th of November, 1311. 11 is a master number. All of these codes are here to tell me to embody the real important part of what it means to be empathic and to be part of the 13th lineage, the goddess frequency, okay? And being really embodying the feminine energy, the feminine within us. Now, I've just been invited to take part in a photo shoot for free. And it's on my birthday and it was a gift. I didn't ask for it. Someone said, do you want to do this photo shoot for my daughter, Sam Hardwick? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. She came to this room today and I had no idea. She's doing a campaign to say F you to the Trump administration and all of those really negative power movements that are saying that women can't stand in their power and be their divine goddess energy. And this is the same for men and women, because all of us are told, not just women, but all of us are told to be hard and action taking. And we are put into this fear-based system through all of the things that we hear and that are shared, right? So it's the 13th of November. It's my birthday. I was born on the 13th. I carry the letter M. The M is my essence, right? And it really is, because that stands for the 13, number 13, which is a really deep-rooted feminine number. And I am owning that part of my empath. Let's dive deeper in what the empath means. Empath, right? We're on a path. The M, the 13th, we're on a path to a really incredible future when we embody what being an empath really, really means, okay? In order to really transform this, we need to work on those wounds, because what I want you to do is I want you to love me, and you'll either love me or you'll hate me, okay? And I don't want that in-between likey thing, right? You love me because you will resonate with me. And I get messages all the time into my WhatsApp saying, that content you shared, it just resonates with me. The life you're leading, I want to live like you, but I just don't know how. People call me how can I transform? What is the key? What are you doing? How do you manage to juggle all of this stuff and see your children and see your family and do yoga? And I'm like, well, it's my 8-step framework, working with the energy of 8, that infinite kind of creation energy that leads into that portal, which is really transformative, because what is 13, it goes down to 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. All the numbers are connected. I love the energy of numbers, right? I'm such a maths nerd. And when I found out about the magistry of numbers, it literally blew my mind. And I've been channeling this and working with this energy now for the last, since I woke up and I had like Harry and nearly died. And then I moved on from that and went to have baby Rose in 2021, and then was like, okay, I need to do something different. And all of this has just been coming in supernaturally to me. So you'll either love me because you resonate with what I'm saying and you connect with it because you're aware or you're awake or you're waking up and it's just making sense to you. Or you'll hate me because I'm triggering you, because I'm holding up a mirror, because you are seeing things about yourself that you don't like. And this is the thing, when we get triggered by anyone in our life, like, and we get into that victim energy of, my friend has really upset me, or this person has given this feedback, they suck. Like whatever it is that triggers you, it's a reflection of something for you to look at for yourself, because they are only triggering you because they're holding up a mirror for you to see, something for you to work on within yourself. Every trigger is your lesson. And we need to step out of that victim energy, but that's another story, right? So you'll either love me because you resonate with me, or you'll hate me because I'm triggering you to look at yourself, to think about yourself. And that's good. I really want that, because I don't want you to like me. I want you to love me or hate me, because that means that I'm helping you to shift in one way or the other. Because when you're triggered, it reveals some of those fears. It reveals some of those wounds that you can go on to and do something even more amazing for yourself, right? And that's what this is all about. This came up for me on my birthday. I really wanted to share that with you. I know it's not what I intended to share today, because I have a really beautiful podcast episode that's going out with Pete James. I'll share that in the links so that you've got the podcast. That's going to come out in tomorrow's YouTube video, and it's already on, that's going to, come up out on socials. It's already on YouTube and podcast, but this is a super special YouTube video that I'm going to share on my birthday. I don't want you to like me, and you shouldn't want anyone to like you either. You will want them to love you or hate you. What's the opposite of hate is always love. When you're in hate, it's because you're in fear. When you step into love, you're becoming fearless. If you go through your life trying to be liked, you are not embracing your heart. You're not being your authentic you. You're trying to fit in with somebody else's narrative. And if they don't love you, then good. You know where you stand, right? And you don't need to figure it out. You don't need to go around trying to figure out if anyone loves you. Literally, just be you. Always, always. And then as you move through life, if people love you and resonate with you, amazing. If people hate you or react to you or are triggered by you, what's the lesson for you? One of the things that you're working on, I'm now going off on one again, I do this. This is when it's all coming in, is when you are creating that like love or hate, you are unaffected by it. You're creating balance. That's one of the 4 pillars that the Buddhist mantra for creating self-love and stepping into unconditional love and increasing your vibration and increasing your wealth. Your wealth is just a measure of your energetic frequency, right? You're creating balance because you're not affected then by whether someone loves you or hate you. You're indifferent because you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my birthday conversation. Have a beautiful 13th of November. It is a really special day because it's the 13th and it's a magical number for everyone's feminine energy, men and women. Have a beautiful sunshiny day. It's beautiful here in North Devon. And if you like what you see, all my links are below. You can always reach out and you can always come and learn to master your wealth. It's always there for you. Namaste.